Allowed.
Oh, boy! Big left hand! The right hand freezes Yakimenko. Put the sun tonight!
Gonna get the finishes.
And they swing away early.
Hey, both don't fly me.
At the same time, look at this ball happening.
Ready? Ready? Hey!
Touch of the gloves, Johnson in his southpaw stance immediately attacks the body of Danilo Marques. No time wasted here. Body kick from Marques.
That body kick hurts as well. Tim Johnson's taking a moment here. He's got a good poker face, but that body kick hurts him. And look how light Marques is on his toes. You see how Tim Johnson's turned to his side now. He's acting very unorthodox here because of that kick.
And Marques tried a head kick. Johnson blitzing forward.
See how Tim Johnson tends to travel through range with his punches. He's really got to squeeze his opponent up again. Oh, that was a good counter hook.
Underhook here for Johnson, pressing Danilo Marques into the cage. Couple of knees to the quadriceps.
Johnson needs to work fast here. He can't get tied up in the clinch and drained of his energy. Took this fight on short notice. He needs to be cautious how he's expending that energy.
Good head position by Johnson, staying on the side of that underhook. Hand control on the other hand, but I'd like to see him clear this and get back to the range of exchanges and let his hands go.
Johnson not only seeking a spot in the playoffs today, but completing the trifecta potentially with a win. He has 4 wins in Bellator, 4 wins in the UFC. Looking for his first PFL win here.
Good short range punches by Johnson, but it allows.
Oh, boy! Big left hand!
And a cup check, I think.
And a cup check, and Danilo Marques.
What?
The cup check saved him. He doesn't realize.
He doesn't realize how hurt he is. Marques has no idea that it was a cup check.
Take your time.
Marques stumbled back to his feet. Watch this replay.
What? A hard cup check. Dropped his opponent at the same time.
Come on in, take a look.
What? Tim Johnson's laying on the floor in agony right now. Has no idea how hurt his opponent is.
Oh, man, direct shot.
This is one of the craziest things I've seen in MMA.
Very Rocky-esque.
Big John McCarthy, we got the pause in the action because of the groin shot. We've got an opponent who was near being finished. What is happening, Big John?
Nobody else. Do you understand me?
You know, what you really have is Tim Johnson has been fouled twice here. He got hit with the low blow. He hurt Danilo Marques. He was absolutely hurt by that shot. And Danilo's going to be able to recover from it while Tim Johnson is recovering from a foul. This should be a circumstance, Sean, where you see the referee take a point right away for that low blow, and that's to even out what you have here.
Thank you, Big John. And Tim Johnson is still on the canvas, squeezed his eyes closed. I don't even think he's watched this replay, which is on the monitor in the arena. I don't think, Dan, he realizes yet that he was seconds away from winning this fight.
I think Danilo Marques, watching the replay, has just realized he was seconds away from losing the fight. My goodness. So, okay, let's take into account what Big John McCarthy said here. If Tim Johnson's able to continue, and we sincerely hope he is, and he's able to continue this round, a point deduction for a low blow, as well as potentially a 10-8 for a big knockdown.
Yeah.
This might be a 10-7 round for Tim Johnson.
At the end of the day, it's about getting the finish and scoring points to get into the playoffs. So the score of the match at the end of the day doesn't really matter.
Well, it's Big John called it a double foul, right? It's really a triple foul with the third aspect there being
he needs points.
He needs these
We got
points.
2 more minutes. All right, we got 2 more minutes?
I've seen a lot of cup checks. That
Yeah,
might be the
moving.
worst
It's
one I've
out.
seen, honestly. That was a direct shot.
Man.
Take your time.
And the timing
Thank
just
you. Once you start moving around,
insanity
you get
with
your muscles in
so
there to
much at
relax a bit.
stake.
Yeah.
I know how you
That
feel.
big
Shit.
punch landing
We'll get you through it.
this close to scoring a 6-point finish.
You
And what
he went to
interrupts
throw,
your
you came in,
momentum is an
it wasn't
illegal
intentional.
blow.
I feel bad, but all right. So you work on it. We're going to run it down to about 30 seconds, and I'm going to get your final answer. Then we'll get you going again. You feeling pretty good, though? It's a shit sandwich, I get it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
All right. You're tough, man. You've
That's
been here
right.
before.
He's
All
right.
Blue, I'd still be fighting. Look at him. I'm not,
Apt description by our referee.
I would. Let me check with my commission.
Man, I wonder if Tim Johnson knows how badly hurt Marquez was.
All right. We're at 2 minutes. We're gonna give you a minute and a half to get yourself. Fair enough? Yep. All right. You take your time.
Randy, what's going through the head of Danilo Marquez right now?
Hopefully he's getting the cobwebs out, got his focus back. He's
trying to remember how he got
rocked.
it.
Yeah, he got rocked. It's one of those moments where you lose a little piece of time. 1 second you're standing, the next second you pick yourself back up.
Yeah. Once you get those muscles inside there moving, you'll
Maheta, Thiago Santos.
All right, you're working it out. Keep rubbing it.
Wow.
We are all in that same situation.
Man,
Incredulous.
Yeah.
one of the most unfortunate situations to land the best punch of the round and take
Hey?
the worst groin kick of the night so far.
That I don't know. But we are at, we got about 45 seconds or so. 1 minute left. All right, maybe 30 more seconds. Get your head in the game, and I'll come back and see you. All right?
Not his head he needs in the game.
We got about 30 seconds before I make my decision. You get ready.
Now, when the restart happens, there will be 2 minutes and 58 seconds left in round number 1. So still 3 minutes for either of these fighters to potentially claim a 6-point finish. Remember, the playoff scenario
By
for
the time
both
I'm done
was
blah,
a
blah,
finish in the
it'll be
first
down to
or
30 seconds.
second
How
round.
you
So
feel?
we'll see how aggressive this
Write it down.
restart
You're
is.
gonna be ready to go? Yep.
Right?
I'm gonna make my way. I'm gonna have one quick conversation with him. I'm gonna give you give me the thumbs up. We're gonna hit it. Okay. All right. Sit tight. All right. You are in control of your weapons and only you. Do not do that again or it's gonna cost you. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you very much. That was in and out. You ready, Tim? Ready, Hill? Timer. Fight!
Just under 3 minutes. And right back to it.
Man, Tim knows now if he touches him on the chin, though, he's going to hit the canvas. It's a real confidence booster for Tim.
No point taken. But definitely a strong reprimand from the referee. That open stance, that back leg kicks will sometimes slide up the thigh.
Oh, there's a big punch again. And Tim Johnson hammering away on Danilo Marquez.
Man, he
He
got
works back to his
feet.
feet. Oh, another right hand eaten.
He's going down again here. Oh, nice work by Tim Johnson.
There's
Piling
the
on the
ground and
pressure.
pound from Johnson. Marquez still fighting back, defending himself. Trying to tie up those weapons.
Watch the back of the head. There you go.
This is where Tim needs to separate here.
He's got a seatbelt here. He's in big trouble now.
Oh,
He's going to the end.
Marquez is
Oh,
home.
could be defending
And he's out, and he's done. Tim Johnson, first round finish. Quick 6. Round 3 underway. Kana Watanabe in the white, Liz Carmouche in the black. Perhaps a round apiece according to the AI score. That's how it is. Big John McCarthy, is this the deciding round? Sharp leg kick there
Absolutely, in
from
my
Carmouche.
opinion. You know, the first round was really close. Second round was easy. Kana Watanabe, she almost had that submission set in there. So this is the round right here. Both of them have really got to go for it because I look at it as it's even, but they both need this round.
Thank you, Big John. Other women in this bracket looking very closely at the results here. Potential clinching decision for Jenna Bishop as well. Brett Okamoto, part of the broadcast crew tonight. What do you have for us, Brett?
Yeah, Sean, I've talked about this before, the close relationship that Liz has with her corner, and they're very honest with her. They want to finish. They said this fight's way too close. We don't know where it is. We would like to finish this round, and we would like you to disconnect from her as much as possible. You've seen that already. They say don't get too comfortable with her. We need her at the end of your punches, and then you need to get away from her and keep this fight standing. You saw it just there. So that is the strategy here in the third. We'll see if it works out for Liz.
Carmouche now pouring on some strikes here from this single leg attempt. And there,
Nice big one.
Watanabe trying to wrestle out. Carmouche jumping onto her back.
Gotta be careful, she'll talk you into a bad position.
Yeah, exactly. Carmouche's got to create some space here. She's getting too
slip out.
tangled up in this position. Liz with some hammer fists to the side of the head.
Crucifix position here for Liz Carmouche.
Watanabe could roll through in this position, potentially free herself.
Be careful so doesn't get Peterson rolled. Got wrist on one side, leg on the other.
Man, if I was in Liz's corner, I would be screaming to get back to her feet right now. Post on the head, create some space and get back to her feet.
There we go, right there.
Our smart cage turned in a 24-mile
Nice uppercut.
measurement on the punch that dropped Watanabe, and Liz Carmouche is continuing to throw.
Gotta get your leg back.
Man,
Wow, strong work by Kana Watanabe to get Liz Carmouche.
guillotine here, an arm in guillotine potentially. She's got the leg over the back. Is she confident that she can finish this? She's tucked up on it. She's trying again.
She lets go. Live odds have swung in the favor of Kana Watanabe. Oh, no, now they are even as we get the update right there.
Carmouche has got to get her legs in this fight, create a scramble if she wants to get back into this. She did some good damage in the first half of that round, but she can't allow it to give away the second half of the round.
She can't get tangled up in this arm triangle again. That attack in the second round was very, very close. Liz needs to create some space and scramble here. Kana Watanabe is going to keep her in this position, soften her up, and then you can see she's got her right foot instep on the inside of Liz Carmouche's leg. That's going to allow her to start prying her leg out and free from that. There you go, you can see the leg there. That's what we're looking at. She's going to use that to pry the legs open of Liz Carmouche and then slide her left leg through, especially if you find yourself in this arm triangle position.
Ian, our betting experts, how you feeling about the wager?
I'm not comfortable right now, but look, I think if nothing else were to happen, they hold position, I think Liz would win based on damage, but she's either got to stand up or not allow anything else to happen.
I don't think either corner could feel overly comfortable at this moment. Round one was so razor close. Nice punch from the bottom here for Carmouche. Generated excellent power from her back.
That was a donkey punch right there, wow.
She is not messing around, Liz Carmouche. 30 seconds to go. Can she sweep her?
Very
Almost.
nearly accomplished that sweep. Watanabe now pouring it on from the top. Final 30 seconds, make it 20. Loser is eliminated from the playoffs.
Armbar attempt.
Can Carmouche get the extension?
She got it!
She tapped. Wow.
In the third round, Liz Carmouche.
Holy moly.
The final seconds. What a submission.
Wow. 8 seconds left.
Wow.
And clinches a playoff spot. That is
incredible.
why Liz Carmouche was a Bellator champion before she came to the PFL.
All right, gentlemen.
5 more minutes here.
Final round. Ready to fight? Ready to fight? Hell, let's go.
Sean O'Connell, Randy Couture, Tyron Woodley beside the PFL Smart Cage here in Salt Lake City at the Huntsman Center. Push to the playoffs happening in the lightweight and light heavyweight divisions tonight.
I think it's going to come down to this round. I have this 1 round apiece.
We'll see if Big John McCarthy agrees. Big John, how do you score it?
You know what? Randy Couture has it absolutely right. Renfro won that round. He won it on volume. He had the better shots. He had him off balance many times with those shots. This should be a 19-19 at this moment, and this round should say it all.
Better footwork here from Renfro. Gets on the outside of that attack from Primus.
Stepping outside, finding that angle.
Renfro's doing a good job of picking Primus apart with some good straight 1-1-2s. You got to be ready for that leaping right hand that's going to come straight forward to an underhook.
Now they're swinging away at the center of the smart cage.
All right.
A healthy brawl developing here.
Nice left hook by Renfro in that fray.
Hey! Uppercut, that's all he's in here. Head down. Head down. Woo!
Primus landed a right hand, as did Renfro.
Renfro needs to lift his head up. He's looking down a little bit. Primus identified it, which means he may be throwing a knee.
Now Primus getting behind his jab.
Primus almost falling into those, that 1-2.
And he can get away with that with his grappling background because he usually falls into a clinch and a scramble.
Nice. 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Oh, there's another one of those right hands.
Strong right hand.
Now Primus once again onto the back of Solomon Renfro with 2 minutes to work. Softening up with the right hands.
Both hooks in now, anchored into that back position. He's a little high. Oh, he's got it locked. Can he secure it?
Here comes the squeeze.
Under the neck.
Renfro got a hand.
Renfro still fighting hands right here.
They switch to that short choke.
The Bulldog got a short choke there. Referee trying to see if he's still all right. It's locked in. Very tight.
Renfro not giving up.
There's a tap.
There's a tap.
Primus with a 3rd round finish. He's off to the playoffs. The former Bellator champion keeps the hopes of a $1 million PFL championship alive.
Knowing Impa, he probably had it all dialed in. He knew exactly where he was and what he needed to do.
Round 1, according to the AI score, goes to Jakob Neto on the strength of that knockdown. There's another right hand from the Slovenian.
There we go. High-low combination again.
Good takedown here. Input blast right through, but Neto right back to his feet. You can see the size difference here. Big John McCarthy, how'd you see round 1?
Look, round 1, good round, but Impa was very relaxed and didn't throw a whole lot of volume, and Neto was, with the shots that he landed, hurt Impa. He gets the round 10-9.
And Impa has gotten off of his bike now. He's standing in the middle and making a fight out of this.
Snatched the leg and then came right back up with a right and a left.
Snatched the ankle.
All the way down. There's low singles and there's low singles.
Yeah.
Brett Okamoto, what do you have for us?
Yeah, in Imba's corner in between rounds, they didn't mention anything about the playoffs. They're worried about just winning this fight, and they're worried about being hit by that right hand. They want him to be a lot more active, which I think you're already seeing, move his feet a lot more, and that's not just for offensive purposes, guys. They just think that's going to make it harder for Jakob to land that big right hand. They are really respecting that power. They said, we don't care if he takes you down. You can get back up. Just keep moving, be a little more active, because you're being a little bit too of an easy target if you're being inactive for that right hand.
They're trading now in the center of the smart cage. Impa off balances Neto, but he's right back to his feet. There's a combination. This is where Impa Kasanganay can separate himself.
Blood on the left eye of Impa. Blood on the nose of Jakob.
And he calls Impa Kasanganay forward. Impa, even halfway through a fight here at altitude, breathing through a closed mouth.
This is a fight that Jakob wants. He wants to be in close.
Nasty right hand. Now Impa stumbles backward. I don't know what hurt him. There's another right hand from Jakob. Spinning back fist. They're slugging away here in Salt Lake. Big knee here from Jakob Neto. Halfway through the fight.
Nice
double there.
Much needed
Impa Kasanganay. But look at Jakob Neto. Not settling in, won't stay on his back. A respite here for both fighters.
Yeah, we definitely see a cut right there on the left eye of Kasanganay. We talked about him passing the test. When they go for the takedown, how to recover. But both fighters are still in danger right here.
Good takedown for Jakob Neto. And he's got the far side wrist controlled. Here's his left hand coming down.
Kasanganay's cut really bad. He needs to get hand control. And work his way back to his feet.
Jakob Neto talking to his corner. Offering another left hand and staying on the back of Impa Kasanganay, who climbs to his feet. A lot of blood. It's not dripping, it is running from the left eye of Impa Kasanganay.
Yeah, it's literally a spout in his eye right now.
Impa misses the head kick. 1 minute left in round 2.
Toughness for Impa has never been in question.
Oh, nice
uppercut there. That rear hand uppercut is such a dangerous punch to throw against a fast opponent. Neto landed it though. Another blitz from Impa Kasanganay goes down to the body and then back to the head.
Impa should mix that blitz up a little bit, go to the body and come underneath. He's going outside each time, try to come underneath with an uppercut at the end of it.
Oh, nice right hand.
The right hand.
Right hand.
Freezes Jakob Neto. Kasanganay
gonna get the finish here. He's
pulling it on late in the second round. What is keeping Neto standing? Impa punching.
9 seconds left.
Crowding himself a little bit too much. Can Neto survive? Dave Soderstad looking on, and that's the end.
In the final seconds.
Impa Kasanganay again.
In the final seconds. Wow. One heart. One heart. Hurt multiple times in the fight. Found a way out. Recovered. Get the finish.
I think that Jakob Neto lost consciousness after the stoppage.
He was a walking zombie there for 20 seconds at least. Oh, overhand right. Beautiful, right on the temple. And then he follows it up. He knows he has him hurt. He doesn't smother his punches. Neto goes down. It's a little reckless, but he stays in the pocket and keeps letting those hands go. And I have no idea what Jakob Neto is standing on right now. But Kasanganay just keeps prodding forward, landing punches as the clock ticks down. Seconds left. There's a big shot, and the referee steps in.
This crowd is loving Impa Kasanganay. Bruno Miranda's in the green.
Are you ready? Let's fight.
First round finish, and one of these fighters will earn himself a playoff spot.
On paper, this is definitely a treat for the fans. Brazilian bragging rights. Look, early on, both guys have been caught.
And they swing away early.
And both don't fly in.
At the same time, look at this brawl happening.
Wow, I love it.
Pitbull stumbling forward, throwing with great power. Bruno Miranda takes a breath, and then the low kick.
A few guys had a misunderstanding what first round finish meant. These two were not those guys.
Yeah, exactly. They got the memo.
High kick misses there for Bruno Miranda.
It's been less than a minute.
Yeah, we're a minute in. A lot of energy expended already in those exchanges. Big adrenaline dump right at the beginning of this fight. You can see the similarities in their striking styles. I mean, no greater reflection of that than the fact that they throw the same technique at the same time.
They've mirrored each other at least 3 times already, and we're only a minute and a half into this fight.
Dual flying knees at the same time. Both snipped each other with straight shots.
In the fighter meetings, Pitbull told us, don't be surprised if I use my jiu-jitsu. He felt like he had an advantage in the grappling. So far, no interest in that from either man.
I mean, they both look like they had the same game plan, starting extremely fast. There was a takedown.
Well timed by Patricky Pitbull, who immediately works the pass.
Front choke attempt here. He's got the guillotine. He's got him against the fence.
He's got it under the neck. Patricky Pitbull squeezing, and Bruno Miranda crowns the head out, but ends up fully mounted.
Almost thought he was going to tap there for a second.
I thought that left hand was poised to tap, Randy.
Right back in the same position here, on his back. As Miranda tried to use the fence to kick over, Pitbull floated over the top to him and took his back. Now he's going to try and stretch him out, get him flat, soften him up a little bit.
This is what he told us he's been having success doing, taking the back and the mataleao, which of course is more commonly referred to as a rear naked choke.
And Miranda's doing the right thing. He needs to get wrist control, get his back to the cage. Now he's kind of in an inverted mount.
That's a knee. Yep.
Good clinch. Seizing on the opportunities. Patricky ducks under that big punch from Bruno Miranda. 2 minutes left in round number 1. Hook and a right hand there from Patricky. Miranda bouncing, trying to stay on the outside of the range.
It's almost like we're holding our breath before the next exchange.
Overhand right and the hook behind it landed there for Bruno Miranda. Pitbull doesn't seem to mind. Showed the high kick, then brought it back down to the body. Counter right hand from Pitbull. Jab kick. Miranda misses. Fastball of a right hand there.
Wow. It's 40 seconds. That spurt that we expect to come, I believe we'll see it here shortly.
Wheel kick misses there for Patricky Pitbull. Good jab. Final few seconds of the first round, so the guarantee of a playoff spot will evaporate here. But round 2 next.